Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd share some of my recent analogue photography, and these photographs were taken with my La Sardina camera, which is my most recent analogue camera that I got back in sort of October time last year. Most of these pictures were taken in December and January and February, and they're all kind of countryside pictures from a trip to the countryside to visit family. As you can see, they all have kind of these mad pink and blue flashes on them, and that's because I was using a kind of fun novelty experimental film called Tesla 2 film by the company RevoLog. And the flashes are on the film when you put it in, but you don't know where they're going to appear on the picture when you get it back until you get it back. So it's random, and that's where the kind of experimental element comes in. One of the fun things about the La Sardina camera is that you are able to do double exposures. You can just, I think, faintly make out the double exposure on this picture. So there's the countryside landscape setting, and then you can also see some people walking in the middle, just about. And here's some more of the kind of flashes that appear on the image, and they do appear more prominently in darker areas. That isn't to say that you get more of them in the darker areas, it just means that they show up better on the darker areas of the picture and they don't show up as brightly on the lighter areas. And this one looks quite cool because it actually looks like it could be a lightning bolt. I had used Tesla film before, but I used Tesla 1 and that had white flashes on it rather than the pink ones, and they do look more like lightning. So I think I prefer the Tesla 1 with the white lightning or the white flashes better than the pink ones. And because in this film the pink flashes also have a blue element all around them, you can see quite a lot in this nice selfie that I took of myself. It takes up quite a lot of the picture and it kind of distorts more of the image than the flashes did on the Tesla 1 film. So I think I prefer the Tesla 1, but they're both quite fun and they're both obviously kind of I don't say marmitey, but they're kind of marmitey. So you either love them or you hate them. Boyfriend thinks that they just ruin a picture. I think they kind of make a boring picture more interesting. Here is an example of both a double exposure and also a really bright flash on a dark image. So it's really hard to make out what this image is of. I can't actually really remember, but it was kind of Christmassy time. So there's Christmas decorations. It was nighttime clearly. And I took two images on top of each other, and then they had the bright flash as well. And then here you can see a much lighter image taken a little bit later, when we had a little light layering of snow. So it's very white, this image, and then the lightning is much harder to see or much more faint on the image when it actually comes out. But I do quite like taking pictures of snow. I do quite like it when it snows, but only when I'm at home, safe, warm, wrapped up, you know. And then this is some pictures of when we went on a little walk in the canal, and something must have happened when this was being processed, and you can see on the right hand edge it's kind of overlapped with the next picture on the roll. That doesn't normally happen with this camera, so I don't know if it was me or whether it was just them when they processed it, but I'm not really that bothered. This is me trying to conjure the lightning. It kind of worked. It's kind of coming out of my hands, sort of, but I did make boyfriend take that picture of me. And then I also took a picture of him, but I did it as double exposure, and I really love this picture. It has everything. It has him, it has the countryside, it has lightning flashes, it's analog photography. It's kind of everything that I enjoy. So I hope that you have enjoyed looking at these pictures as well. If you have, please give me a like. Please leave a comment if you have any tips or tricks about analog photography or any great websites, any great film or cameras for me to try, because like I said, I am trying to use some of this more fun experimental film. And if you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe.